made a video a couple of months ago talking about why do we worship celebrities? Why do we put them on a pedestal? Why do we give them so much clout, fam? Like, what are they really doing for us? What are these rappers, actors, athletes? What are they really doing for us? Why do we put them on such a pedestal and that? Who are they helping, for real? Put them on such a pedestal is just stupid. Literally, you can go on TV today and say something meaningful. Say something that would really resonate with people. If there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can't do us no harm. That's my favorite quote. You could say that on TV. And a couple people, they'll be like, yeah. And just forget about what you said. Make Drake say that. And see how people respond to it. They'll be clipping that shit. They'll be on all the blog pages, them. Similarly, talk about blog pages, them. Talking about Instagram and comment sections and that. Make you write something meaningful in a comment section of one of the videos. Black people, it's time to put down the knives, and you get me focus our energies on making our community better and that. Yeah, a couple man will like it. You get me? A couple man might pin it, maybe. But for the most part, people are going to ignore your message, your comment and that. Make Drake come under the comment section about the exact same thing. Bravo! Man will be all screenshotting it, retweeting it, all this kind of nonsense and that. Just because Drake said it, fam. What's the difference? Why does it matter whose mouth it comes out of? I tell you why it matters, because people bumps up, they kiss celebrities' asses, blood. These celebrities are not doing nothing for you, fam. A lot of these celebrities, they give out advice, and the advice is incorrect. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about, blood. On one of them Instagram blog pages. One of them stupid Instagram blog pages. And you know what? I always follow them stupid Instagram blog pages. You know why? Because they give me talking points. Because I get to see what's going on in the outside world. And all the foolishness that certain people are following and that certain people are following as well. Anyway, on one of them Instagram blog pages, and there's a rapper, UK artist, been around from day. Anyone that used to listen to grime and that would know this person. Anyone around my age, plus or minus 3-4 years and that. I'm 30 right now. They will know who my man is. My man's talking about, the importance of getting a credit card. It's important to get a credit card because back in the day, man never had a credit card and I was always paying for things and that, and I never built up no credit. So therefore, I was not able to get a mortgage approved. The lenders, the mortgage brokers said that they couldn't get me a mortgage, blood. This is because I never had a credit card and that. And I think to myself, what the fuck is this guy talking about? What are you talking about, blood? About you need to get a credit card in order to build up credit to get a mortgage. Blood, as of right now, today, fam, the 1st of fucking November 2022, blood. I've got 3 mortgages. 2 of them I'm paying, and 1 of them I need to exchange contracts and actually complete on this property and that. But I've got 3 mortgages approved. I've never owned a credit card, blood. I had a Capital One letter come through my door today talking about, sign up to this credit card and that. Blood, Barclays card, Vanquish card, all that, they go straight in a Ross Clark bin. You do not need a credit card in order to build up credit to get a fucking mortgage, blood. Anyone that says that is bullshit, I'm telling you. First-hand experience, blood. I've never owned a credit card. One thing I will say about that though is maybe not having a credit card may cap your credit. For example, let's say I think it was Xperia. I done a credit check on myself. My mortgage broker, every time I've tried to apply for a mortgage and that with my mortgage broker, he's always said, all right, do an up-to-date credit search, credit check. So I'll go on Xperia or one of them ones that are for free. So I've checked, and let's say, for example, the toppest credit score you could ever get on Xperia, for example, is 999. Well, mine was always capped at about 850. Now, I've never defaulted. I've never had a CCJ. I've never had bailiffs after me. I've never missed a payment on any direct debit. I've never gone into overdraft. What has happened before is, like you got multiple accounts and that, and there's insufficient funds available for you to pay your next bills and that. So make sure you send money into this account by 2 p.m. today. They might text you at 8 a.m. in the morning, for example. Make sure you send X amount of money into this account by 2 p.m. today. And therefore, you won't go into your overdraft and that. and oh, I've seen it, rah, man needs to send over a couple of £100, £300 or whatever into my account so I don't go into my overdraft. That's the only thing that's happened. But that don't affect your credit score. I don't know if other banks do that. Man's with Santander. I don't know if other banks do that, but I'm with Santander, and they send out text reminders and that, give you like a warning. Other than that, never defaulted, nothing. I ain't got no strikes against my name whatsoever. Man's always been smart and savvy with my money and that. But I've always been capped at, let's say for example, 850, a credit score of 850. Now that could be due to, if you've never had a credit card and that, maybe the best you could ever have is 850 for example. Now, if you did have a credit card, it will boost it up by 149. For example, just playing about with numbers here, innit? Maybe, okay, if you don't have a credit card and that, if you've never had a credit card, you're always capped at the 850. And if you did have a credit card with good credit, you pay off everything on time, then you could get the 999. Fair enough. But I'm telling you right now, you do not need to ever own a credit card to get a mortgage. But I got 3 right now, fam. So, anyone tell you any different, they're a pussy or they don't know what they're talking about, blood. Trust me. But the thing is, with these dumb Instagram blog pages and that, it's followed by a lot of black people from the urban community, the dumb community. So they don't know what the fuck is right from wrong. So they'll listen, oh yeah, this rapper said this in it. So yeah, I need to get a credit card. But you don't need to get no credit card, fam. Pay your Ross Clark bills on time, fam. That's building up credit. That's building up trust. That's making the lender know, oh, this person knows how to keep up with payments and that. Listen to these guys, blood, these fucking stupid rappers, blood, that ain't got no experience in doing anything, trying to tell you how to do this and how to do that, blood. A lot of them, man, there is frauds. And I'm not even talking about 419 fraud. One of my people knows a rapper. Is one of his peoples. One of my peoples has a peoples who's a rapper, yeah? And this guy, I see this guy come on an interview talking about, yeah, bro, you get me, I'm doing this mortgage thing, whatever, innit, yeah? And he's trying to act like he got all of his peas from the rap game. Bullshit. This guy is a fucking prolific drug dealer, blood. You know what he did? He fucking invested in restaurants and that, put his money in all different places to wash up his money. And yeah, he's trying to act like, oh, yeah, I made money through the rap game and that. And, oh, yeah, I made money through my restaurant and that. That's how I was able to buy a property. No, the man is a fucking drug dealer, blood. He just washed up his money through the rap game and through the restaurant thing. But yet still, he will go on an interview and talk about, yeah, you get me, blood, like, yeah, I made all this money and then, you get me, man's investing in property, you get me, on the right path and that. This is the same guy that in an interview he was talking about, oh yeah, man, you have to just get the right people in and that, and you know, sometimes you have to pay the extra money in that to make sure the job's done properly, because if you get an electrician in and he fucks up all the work, not J-Wise, but if you get an electrician in that fucks up all the work and that, well, if it needs to be rewired, then the whole place needs to get ripped apart and that. So remember, after you've done the electrics, you get the place plastered and painted and that. Well, all the plaster has to get damaged, all the paint work's gone down the drain and that. You have to redo the electrics, then redo the plastering, then redo the paint and that. So it's not just an extra £5 for the rewire. It's going to cost a couple of more grand to get the place plastered and a few more grand on top of that to get redecorated and that. These are the mistakes man are making because you're a fucking drug dealer, blood. Like the great man Alan Sugar said, stick to what you know. That don't mean stick to drugs and that, but blood, don't be trying to venture into property game and that when you're a fucking drug dealer, blood. Why don't you try to stop drug dealing first and get on the right path? Let me tell you something, man, I'm not gonna throw no dirt on no rappers and that, yeah? But I'm telling you, the reason why these men become rappers and that is because they're too lazy to go to uni or go to college and study, get a skill, get a trade and that. They want fast money, fam. That's the whole reason why they wanted to become a rapper, for the most part. Certain man are just natural. Certain man are just lyricists. Them man, they're fucking spitting bars in their sleep. Man like Styles P, man like Papoose and that. But all these guys that make a few bangers and that, bruv, they're not natural rappers, blood. They're not talented. They're not even like, you know like a man who's really like a poet. You understand? Man can just write bars and rhymes, blood. Like, you get me? Man are not like that. These man just know how to make bangers with with hard drill beats and drums and, you get me? The reason why they jump on the rap game, that's because they can't be bothered to go to college, go to uni, study, get a skill, education or a trade, fam. They're lazy, blood. It's not because their natural skill, their natural talent is to be a fucking rapper. I know, man, who they actually are an artist, blood. It's just they don't, you get me? I can't even say it now because obviously I don't want to, you get me, make anyone feel away in it. But one of my people's people, this guy told me he's got 300 recorded tracks on his PC, blood. But the problem is he just don't believe in himself enough. 300 recorded tracks on his PC, blood. That's mad. That's a natural. That's a man that's naturally an artist, fam. Most of these man, they just want to be a rapper because it equals money, equals gal and that. Then you got other people. Like I said, bro, man know a lot of people who, you get me, they pull the wool over people's eyes and that. But I don't say nothing. I know mums who have said to me, yeah, my son, he's got his own restaurant, you get me, he's making money and that. Who. They're not trying to stunt on me, but they're proud and that. But if they really knew the truth, they wouldn't be proud, fam. I know mums who brag, my son's got a restaurant, my son's a business owner and that. Blood, your son is a fucking fraudster, blood. Your son has never had a job a day in his life, blood. Your son's entire business framework is built off of fraud, blood. If the boy them catch up on him, they're gonna slap him with a 5, if not a fucking 10, blood. But me, I ain't gonna hot up no one. When women and that wanna brag about their sons being a business owner and that, but really they're just a fraudster that's washing up their money, a bit like that drug dealer. But I don't say nothing, you know. I just, yeah, respect here a minute. I ain't gonna hot up no one. But it's just mad how certain people, they think, yeah, you get me in it, but blood, you don't even know. Your son is lying to you, fam. You're kissing your son's ass, fam. But really, fam, you'd be disappointed if you really knew the truth, blood. But again, who am I to hot someone up, fam? I'm not hotting up no one, innit. I don't really give a shit, innit. Yeah, but when your son's in jail and that, when you find out why, get me, then you're gonna be disappointed, innit? So get me in it. But anyway, stop listening to these stupid ass rappers and that don't know what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to legit processes and that. Yeah, man talking about the reason why I wasn't able to get a mortgage was because I never had a credit card. Blood, there's more to the story than that, fam. Because like I said, man's got 3 mortgages and I've never had a credit card. So someone explain that to me, fam, if I'm wrong. That's a rhetorical question. I ain't fucking wrong. Always right. J wise, stay wise, done now.